Hey guys, it's Smudge here. We're back for episode 8 of the MilMe 8 MTV Oilfield campaign. This is the mission briefing. You can pause this, read it if you want. Generally saying it's the next morning after the thunderstorm from the mission emergency, which was episode 7. The wind has died down, there's white clouds in the sky, that's all good. Now, our mission today is going to be quite a long one. As you can see here, it says minimum duration of the mission 80 minutes. Transporting all 4 cargoes could take 2.5 hours and burn all fuel. Yay for that. Great. Excuse me, I'm also suffering still a bit of a cold at the moment, so I'll try not to cough and splutter down the mic too much during the video. So yeah, we're going to be moving cargoes from Romeo 325 to Romeo 360, working with MilMe 26. And yeah, so what we're going to do is get straight underway. This is our flight pass, so we've got 152 for 33, shuttling backwards and forwards and then flying back to Maycop at the end. Cool, so without further ado, we'll get underway because this is going to be a fairly long video. I mean, they're all fairly long videos in this series, but this one's going to be even longer by the looks of it. Yay. Alrighty, so let's get the startup underway.
Commander, all crew on board. Half doors, hatches are closed.
Roger, starting up.
Cool, right, so first things first,
Batteries on, voltage normal.
And
Tape recorder on, functioning. Intercom readability, good.
Intercom readability, good. Intercom readability, good. Collective brake, off. Lock and stop system, on and operational. Control stick and pedals neutral.
Alrighty, then we'll do the circuiting breaker things.
Startup and system CBs on. Board documents, wrenches, blanking covers on board. Firefighting system to on, operational.
Fuel switches on.
Rate switch on. Fuel level gauge operational. Shut-off valves open. Engine stop valve handles in aft position.
Engine stop valve handles in aft position.
External load operational. Fuel pumps on.
Alrighty, then we'll start up the APU.
Temperature increasing.
Okay, APU's coming up. MilMe 26 taken off. Apparently
Pressure
we're going to be
normal.
working with him today. Alrighty, so let's start up the left engine.
Left engine, start.
Remember to move the handle forward, which I forgot last time. Dope.
Revs increasing, temperature increasing.
Turn the internal lights up so that we can see what we're doing in here when we get some power on. That's interesting. Still so many switches in this helicopter, I don't know what do. Which, considering the amount of time I've been flying, is pretty crazy.
Left engine at idle.
Okay, let's start up the right engine. Green light, turn the handle. Let's do now. We'll program the first leg, which is 1.5.
Revs increasing, temperature increasing.
But no, can't do that yet. Forgot, because we don't have power. Don't. You think they'd still be able to move it even without power, but never mind.
Right engine at idle.
Cool, throttle to right.
Throttle to right.
Okay, then we'll turn on the rectifiers and then the generators.
Power to systems on.
Equipment on.
Cool, and then we'll turn on the other equipment here.
Voice alert system Operational.
Cool. We'll turn on the external lights as well.
In collision beacon.
Shouldn't really do that before do anything else, but you know, it's what it is. And then we'll remember to switch off the APU because I always forget to do that. And I think, looking across the board, we're okay and groovy and ready to go. Cool, so we'll just program in
Engine parameters normal.
152 for 33, which is our first leg.
Heading to the sub-back. Starting taxing.
Okay, and then we'll program in course, oops, wrong way, 152. Come on, 152, 3, 4, 5, 2, 152. Cool, so that's all set. Good set out the sub base, but I like doing it now. I've set the fuel to totalizer as well, so that we can see when we're about to run out of fuel. Turn on the standby artificial, the radar altimeter even, and then we'll get the flock out of here. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm got a bit of a cough at the moment. Something going on in my chest. So I'll try not to cough and splutter too much. It's not very nice for you guys. Nice fast taxi out of here. Apparently he's going to be moving stuff backwards and forwards as well. We very much do hope that we don't run into him, because we will not come off best. Take the runway and then get out of here. I can't see anything else incoming. I would contact ATC, but it never seems to work. Boy, she is taking off pretty good today. Get over to the subbase. Interestingly, the subtitles have come up for contact with crashing already. Interesting. Haven't changed the radio over yet. I should do that really. 126.
Krasnodar region 29103, hello. Departed from Kanskaya, operations in Makeup area, altitude 0 to 500. Contact in 1 hour, over.
29103, Krasnodar region. Roger, proceed as planned, contact in 1 hour, over now.
That looks like another MTV taking off from the subbase down there.
Performing a landing circuit, wind 10. Set heading 10. Reading checklist before landing. Heading indicator 10. Heading indicator 10. Performing vertical landing.
Readiness for landing ready.
Readiness for landing, ready. Readiness for landing, ready.
Global 1144, Krasnodar Godenian, hold the position of XRA mic.
Gotta keep a very close eye on that radar descent indicator.
Ростов контроль, добрый вечер, Ростов 1130, Балек, Шон 350, прошу курс 185 для обхода.
What he said.
Ростов 1130, Ростов контроль, добрый вечер, экипажу, обход по связям, разрешаю. Благодарю, Ростов 1130, обход по плане средства решен.
Andre, collect the slings.
Cool.
Will go.
Oh, that's quite cool. The back door's missing. They've taken the clamshell off, which is interesting. I guess we're going to be lifting some pretty heavy stuff today if they've taken the clamshell off. Alrighty then, let's switch on our computer. 152 for 33. We'll set our course to 152 here as well. 152.
Commander, slings collected, doors closed.
Roger. Go into R325. Heading 152, distance 33.
Alrighty, let's get underway. Like I said, this is going to be a long flight, so no hanging about. Don't have the fuel to spare. Cool, we are on our way. I try and keep the engine RPM at around 90% just to conserve a bit of fuel. Yeah, like I said, there's so many switches in this helicopter, I don't know what they do. Which is really bad. But I guess unless you need them, then you don't really kind of pay attention to them. Maybe one day I'll actually read the manual and find out what half these things do. Wouldn't that be something? So we're actually drifting right, of course, where we need to be pretty much on course.
Robot 1144, line up, runway 05 circle, surface wind 240 degrees, 3 meters per second, and wait until advised, and copy departure instruction.
Line up and wait, runway 05 circle, Global 1144, ready to copy.
Global 1144, expect after departure Uniform Hotel 1 Alpha and climb initially to flight level 200. After airborne, contact Krasnodar radar 121.3.
Uniform Hotel 1 Alpha, climb level 200 and 121.3, Global 1144.
Interesting, I think
Global 1144, wait until advised for separation.
Wait until advised for
Left
left
side.
Снижаюсь, вам 210, весьма верно.
Alrighty, got to keep a very close eye on this fuel gauge. Like I said, it's one of these fuel gauge. I think I've said in the past, it's got everything on this half and then nothing on this half. So it goes from 0 to 800 there, and then it goes from 2,800 to 800 in that sort of space. So it'll go very slowly down this part and then very quickly down this part. So yeah, you need to pay very careful attention to how much fuel you've got left. And then our main legs are going to be 245 for 25. So program that in when we get there. I suppose once we've done it a couple of times we won't need the nav computer, we should be able to eyeball it, but it's always best to have it just in case you drift off course. Big pause. I don't know what it is with this at the moment, but since 2.51 I keep getting big pauses. I'm not sure if it's something to do with the preload, but yeah, every now and then I just get like really big pauses, and I'm not sure what causes it. I've got 64 gig of RAM, I've got a pretty beastly processor, I've got a nice graphics card in now, so you know, performance wise it shouldn't be an issue, but I do get the occasional stop and start. Maybe I need to check out the preload or something. What's that say? Interesting. No idea. Looks pretty funky though. So we're on course again, so I'll just course correct right slightly. Otherwise we'll start drifting left of course, which is no good. We've got very little wind drift at the moment as well, which is nice. In fact, I think the wind's coming pretty much that direction, so we should push it slightly off, but
Robert 1144, you're clear to take off runway 05 Central. До свидания, счастливо.
Clear for takeoff runway 05 Central, Robert 1144, спасибо, всего доброго.
Расходание 30 за информацией, по возможности влево больше не уклоняйтесь. Идет А330 в наборе с пересечением вашего эшелона.
Понял, 11 влево, больше не буду уклоняться, информацию принят.
sorry about it. Okay, so on course, about 10 kilometers to go, which I think I might put it in this veering up here, maybe that looks about 10k. I think I can see it start popping there. What I might actually do is program in the next course now, which is 245 for 25. May as well get it done now. And we've got a next course programmed in, which is cool and groovy. Yeah, I can see the oil rig there. Yeah, definitely there. So that's where we need to be. So looks like we're going to have to fly past it and then come into land and do what we need to do. Look, there's a helicopter flying out there. Is that the MTV 26? Could be. Yep, MTV 26 is on his first leg, so we're not too far behind. Start slowing down here. Yep, so we're heading the same way as that MTV 26 there. Alrighty, let's see if we can find our landing pad.
Tower in sight. Performing landing circuit. Wind 10. Setting heading 10.
Looks like it's about there, so we'll go in and turn around and then come in on it. Trying to hit the trees.
Uniform Hotel 1 Alpha, climb to flight level 200. Flight level 200, Uniform Hotel 1 Alpha, Global 1 Alpha.
Cargo spotted near landing pad. Co-pilot, heading to 360. Heading 245, distance 25. Roger. Booking the first cargo.
Oh, well, look, okay, so it looks like we're not landing. F6. Logs, oil, tank. So which one of these do we have to take? I guess, what, it's up to us? I guess some of that stuff's going to be too heavy for us. Let's take the barrels first, because we're full of fuel, they're the lightest.
Влево 10. Вниз 10. Над грузом. Замок закрыт. Груз подцеплен. Трос натянут. Груз тросса в норме. Можно взлетать.
Alrighty, we've got those barrels. Right, 245, 25. Let's get going, shall we? This way. I'm damn glad I programmed that in early now.
Поперечная раскачка 10. Поперечная раскачка 10. Поперечная раскачка 10.
4, contact approach 129.6 by. 129.6 by, bus 1144, thank you, bye bye. Another approach, bus 1144, good evening, flight level 200 on Alba 2. Bus 1144, Krasnodar approach. Wild Hotel 1 Alpha, 1 Alpha, climb to flight level 200. Climb to level 200, Uniform Hotel 1 Alpha, Global 1144.
carrying a couple of nice light barrels, nothing too strenuous. But while we're full of fuel, may as well take what's light. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Very conscious of the fuel state as well. Very little wind today, which is good, so there's very little kind of course push. So we're able to maintain course really well, which is good. Our reciprocal course should be 6.5, which is bang on there. So don't really need to change anything else, just kind of put in a plus heading for the way back, minus heading for the way there. What's our course? 16 now, so it'll be over the next rise. So we've got plenty of altitude, we're not going to run the cargo into the trees. Proper awesome, isn't it? Seeing the mountains over in the distance there. I see today that Wags has said that the F-18 is definitely coming by the end of May, which is really good. So really looking forward to having that. And I'm sure maybe if it comes with a campaign or something like that, I'm not sure if the Persian Gulf's coming at the same time. But maybe that could be the next campaign I fly. Maybe something for you guys to think about if there's a campaign that you'd like me to do after I've done this this Oilfields one. Let me know, you know, leave comments. I think what I'll do after I've flown this is maybe do a video review of, you know, kind of how I felt about the campaign, how it went, what I enjoyed, what I thought could be better. and then maybe kind of discuss what campaign to do next. Because I'm enjoying flying this. It's really nice having an objective to do, you know, kind of something to get involved in while flying, rather than just kind of flying for the fun of flying. Although don't get me wrong, you know, actually just kind of flying is brilliant. You know, I love just kind of taking off and flying around the map and, you know, kind of exploring. But actually having an objective to fly to like this, it really does kind of make the difference for me. You know, it's awesome having, you know, something to kind of work towards, something to achieve. Okay, I think that actually could be it down there, 8 kilometers. 7, yeah, I think that's our oil rig there. So what we'll do is that will turn this off, and then I'll put in a plus course of 25, so that we can figure our way home. So then we're going to be driving away from 245, so that will go down. So that's how to do a reciprocal heading. And then we'll take course 65, so we don't need to adjust this, we just need to fly in the other direction from it. That's not it, that's a town. It should be around here somewhere. Could be that clearing there. Oh wait, it is that clearing there. You know what this is? This is that oil derrick that we had to go and find the other day, where they gave us like really naff instructions on how to find it. So it's the oil derrick that's just in this clearing here, isn't it? I know where we are! I recognise this place. This is the oil derrick we found the other day on episode 6. should be... Ah, there it is. Next clearing, that one there, yeah. I can see the stuff on the ground. Cool, of course, 1-0 for the hover, so we'll need to fly past and turn back into it. And we can see the MTV 26 taking off there, which is really cool!
Tower in sight. Placing cargo on free spot closer to the tower. Wind 10. Setting heading 10.
He's flying straight at us. No fucks given by that MTV 26. Jesus. Alrighty. Yeah, so there's the old Eric we found the other day.
Поперечная раскачка 10.
So let's I might go out a little bit further and make a gentle turn in. Really don't want to put too much stress on the old
Поперечная раскачка 10.
I guess we're landing by that stuff there. Or not landing, but dropping the cargo. at least.
10. Поперечная раскачка 10.
130.5, Aeroflot 1125, thank you.
Поперечная раскачка 10. Продольная раскачка 10. Поперечная раскачка 10.
Let's see if we can't do this without breaking these drums then, shall we?
Поперечная раскачка 10. Поперечная раскачка 10. Поперечная раскачка 10. Поперечная раскачка 10.
So I think we're getting pretty close to where we need it.
Поперечная раскачка 10. 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 800 полсотни 4. Прошел ППМ 4 на 9000.
Not getting any sort of cargo indicator as to where they want it, so we'll just drop it around here, maybe back and left a bit. Turn on the
Груз
cargo
10
ramp.
децибелей. Груз 3, груз на земле. Груз отцеплен. 10 000.
First cargo in place. Proceed with landing and collecting the slings.
Ah, yeah, okay, so we need to land and get the slings. Okay. Let's spin around and we'll line up again for the landing on the square. At least we managed to get in the right spot, otherwise they would have told us that we didn't. Proper awkward little landing spot this as well. Just keeping a real close eye on our rate of descent indicator because I definitely don't want to flop this into the ground.
Chief. Collect the slings.
Wilco.
Alrighty, so we've got our reciprocal course programmed in, so we'll just fly 065, and then we'll put that into a way, so that should count down as we fly away from 245. So that's our first run. Done okay.
Commander, slings collected, doors closed.
Roger. Back to the 325th. Heading 65, distance 25. Commander, how much cargo can we carry over? I plan to make 4 round trips today. Will we have enough fuel? Should be enough. Or are you in a hurry to get somewhere? Not really, just asking.
I bet he's got a date. 4 round trips. Definitely got to watch that fuel, because that's going to disappear pronto. Alrighty, so we should be on our reciprocal course now. Just trying to get this thing trimmed right. Yeah, definitely heading in the right direction, sort of. Trying to change course using a little bit of rudder input to kick off the direction hole, but as soon as I let go of it, it just swings back to where it was. Ooh, so far so good.
Robot 1144, contact Krasnodar control, correction, contact Rostov control 122.5.
22.5, Robot 1144, все добро.
Making some good speed here. Like I said, just trying to use around 90% power just to conserve a little bit of fuel. Although I think that we need to get more efficient at getting in and out. I think I'm going to need to keep using this nav computer because I think it'd probably be fairly easy to get lost. turned out to be a nice day today as well. A few nice wispy clouds in the sky. They must be using dynamic weather for this, because there's clouds over there, and then there's like a clear front, like a warm front. That's interesting, because if they had normal weather on, it'd just be clouds throughout the whole sky. It wouldn't break like that, so that has to be dynamic weather, which is pretty neat. 8 kilometers to go, so we're just over here somewhere. Slightly by half a plate, so we can course correct left slightly. I think that's right there, isn't it? Power lines, and that's it there. In fact, I just made a cardinal sin of reciprocals. Need to turn right on course, not left of course, because this is reversed when this is reversed. So 3k away, yeah, that's our place there. That's all cool and groovy. So what we'll do is that we'll switch this off, and then we'll put in our 2 course, which is 25k in the other direction. Oh look, there goes the MTV 26 in the other direction. You're not going to ram me this time, are you, bar steward? Alrighty then, let's get downstairs.
Tower in sight. Performing landing circuit. Wind 10. Setting heading 10.
Literally minimum collective at the moment. As we slow down there, we'll pull it in. God, geez, trying to... Right, we're going to choose our next cargo then. Let's have a look what's lightest. Oil tank 6,600 will go for you. Alrighty then, let's go grab that oil tank. Yeah, I know we're a little ways away and we're a little high. Just need to come down a bit without smacking into the ground.
Вниз 30. Вниз 15. Вниз 3.
Come on. Damn it.
Назад. 30. Назад. 10.
Damn it. Come on.
Влево. 10. Над грузом. Замок закрыт. Груз
Alright.
подцеплен. Натяжение троса. Трос натянут.
Oh, hello.
3 от земли.
Oh, Jesus, that's heavy.
Груз троса в норме. Можно взлетать.
Bugger me. Right. Whew.
Прошел ППМ 2 на 11 тысяч.
That took me a bit by surprise when that was coming off the ground there. Jesus. Jeebus. It was lifting okay, then I was like, dunk! No, you're not going anywhere. Bugger! More power! Power!
Поперечная раскачка 10.
Alrighty, we are on our way.
Груз спокоен. Трасса норма.
Alrighty, let's get some speed up here.
Прошел ППМ 4 на 9 тысяч.
Boy, oh boy, that is a heavy oil tank. I wonder if they took the oil out of it. It definitely was a lot heavier than that that set of barrels. 450 kilos to what was it? 6,000 pounds, 900 kilos, something. Right, okay, let's start bringing the power down just a little bit, try and save some fuels, because we're down to about half. Well, in fact, we're under half a tank. In fact, I don't think we started at 2000, did we? Start kind of up here somewhere. So we'll see. I think when it gets down to about 400, we'll really need to think about, or maybe even more than that, think about going home. Running out of fuel would really suck. Four round trips. I think there's a striking balance between flying fast and using fuel, or flying conservatively and saving fuel. I don't know if that makes any sort of sense. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a chart somewhere to show, you know, the best speed and power settings for fuel conservation, but the way I see it, the less you're pushing into the engine, then the more, you know, kind of like the more fuel you're saving, but then if you're not getting there fast enough, you're in the air longer and therefore you're burning more fuel. It's enough to make anybody's noodle. What the? Interesting. Wowzers. Don't know what to say about that. It's not swinging, but it's definitely turning. How absolutely awesome does that mill 8 look with the back door removed? You can even see the straps and things like that in the back. That's so funky. Okay, 10k to go, so we know it's on like one of these things over here.
Контроль, добрый вечер, Саратов 5875, Аду вышел, 50. Саратов 5875, контроль, добрый вечер, для повторички.
I've got the order release on. Cool.
Работа 11:30, работайте, в случае подхода 35, 8, до свидания. Подходом 135, 8, работа 10, пакет кидали. Саратовский 58, 75, посмотрите, если засветы не мешают, и
Smoke.
Минутку.
Interesting.
42-08-3, Краснодар район.
I wonder if the MTV 26 crashed. Wouldn't that be something? That's what he gets for trying to ram us, bastard.
Беру курс мобиль. Работает Анкара контроль, 128, это такая 650, готов.
Alrighty then. Start thinking about our approach. Bloody hell. Need to remember how bloody heavy this tank is as well. I like the... What? There's an oil derrick thing popped up. That wasn't there last time. Okay. So in the last few minutes they managed to put up an oil derrick, unless the MTV 26 carried that over. And there's orange smoke on the ground as well. I wonder where that black smoke was coming from. That's proper crazy, isn't it? Alrighty, let's make our approach. There is a hole on the ground there. I'm not the only one seeing that, right? There's no sign of a MTV 26, although it could be ahead of us.
Autopilot 2 on.
I was hoping it was kind of on already, but you see that big dent in the ground there? I'm sure that's probably what the MTV 26 was. God, that rate of descent, Jesus. Yep. That's definitely a MTV 26 sized hole. Jeez, as soon as I reduce power ever so slightly, it just dives. Crikey. Oh yeah, look, a MTV 26 in a hole. Guess I won't be seeing him flying about anymore. Oh dear. Oh good, and this time we've even got the landing.
Право. 60. Вперед. 150.
Stop calling me an idiot!
Право. 10. Вперед. От зоны. Назад. 30. Назад. 60. Влево. 30. Назад. 30. Груз 10 до земли. Груз 3 до земли.
Come on, Huck.
Cargo on the ground. Proceed with landing and collecting the slings.
Okie landing spot's just behind us, so I think rather than circle around, we'll just go backwards towards it. Can't believe the MTV 26 crashed. Okay, there it is, it's to our left. There's our barrels over there, that was our first landing.
Crew chief, collect the slings.
Will go.
Whew, wow. On, and then we're flying reciprocal on 065 to get back home. Fuel still looks okay, although it's going to start going down pretty quickly now.
Commander, slings collected. Doors closed.
Roger, taking off.
Cool. That's tickling me, that is. Me 26 is a smoking hole. I wonder if they'll put that in on the next briefing. So it's 37 kilometers back to the sub base from 360, which is where we are now. got maybe another run. So left, of course, we need to turn left, since we're
nearby, no weather in this area. 2354, thank you for information. Now contact for control 126.1. Roger 126.1, 3354, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Хотел 1 Альфа, первоначально маршрут 10, заложим кругу 121 и приехал 1.
That needle's definitely moving fast now. You can almost see it physically moving down.
Thank you, bye.
Robot 1144, Rotterdam Tower, good evening. Hold the position of taxiway, Mike. Ростов контроль, добрый вечер, Архот 1130, Болек, Швон 350, прошу курс 185 и обхода. Архот 1130, Ростов контроль, добрый вечер, экипажу обход по своим средствам разрешает. Благодарю, Архот 1130, обход по своим средствам решен.
There we go, I should start bringing us back on course quite quick, and then we'll course correct back in. See it just ahead, over there. Feels okay. So we've done 2, got 2 more to do. Fuel's starting to be on the worrying side, but we'll keep going. Should be able to do at least 1 more, and then we'll have to make an assessment.
Tower in sight. Performing landing circuit. Wind 10. Setting heading 10.
Ah, crikey, pipes. 4,500 kilos. I guess that's next. This is going to be an interesting lift.
Robot 1144, wait until it's right for separation.
Wait until right for 1144.
Come on. Getting overhead it now. Just need to come down safely. Stop going forward. Should be coming into view now.
Вниз 10. Вниз 3.
Okay, height's good.
Вперед над грузом. Замок закрыт.
Cargo
Груз
hook's good.
подцеплен.
Krasnodar region
Натяжение трос. Груз
29103.
натянут.
Operations in makeup area. Altitude 0 to
Oh,
500.
come on.
Contact in 1 hour.
10
Over.
от земли.
Oh, Jesus.
Груз трос в борте. Можно взлетать.
Krasnodar region. Roger. Proceed as planned. Contact in 1 hour. Over and out.
Mother of Jesus. Okay, I was expecting that to be heavier, but that was a another one of those lifting. Stop! And more power to lift. It's like me trying to lift 20 kilos. I can do this. No, I can't. I'm doing it. Oh my God, my arms are going to die. Alrighty, we are en route. Fuel is fuel. Let's just try and get this one here quick. This one's got a hell of a bank on it right now. So let's neutralise the trim and then try again. It's like I'm having to fly on me side in order to maintain course right now. What are you doing? Just give me course.
Robot 1144, you're clear to take off runway 05 Central. До свидания, счастливо.
Clear for takeoff runway 05 Central, Robot 1144, спасибо, всего доброго.
Господин 35 информации, по возможности влево больше не уклоняйтесь. Встречный идет А330 в наборе с пересечением вашего эшелона.
Понял, 11 влево больше не буду уклоняться, информацию принял.
man, come on. The thing just absolutely doesn't want to fly right now. Reset the trims, trying to retrim it, and it's like I need to be on like a bloody 90-degree bank to keep the thing flying in a straight line right now. Come on. Why the hell is this thing slipping so bad? It's a bit more respectable, should bring us back onto course. Need to watch our altitude there. She's starting to fly a little bit more respectably, but she is drifting like crazy. 2 kilometers left of course, so we need to right our course even more due to the substantial drift we've got going on. So we're doing almost, what, 15 degrees right drift. Starting to come down slowly now. And the wind can't be affecting, because that thing is really pulling us about. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like those pipes are pulling our helicopter way off course. Jesus. So we can neutralise our bank using the autopilot. So you're even trying to neutralise our bank, and that thing is still being swung out wide. And that's increasing our slip even more by trying to neutralise our bank. That's pretty insane. Flying sideways.
Uniform Hotel 1 Alpha, climb to flight level 200.
It's like these pipes have their own gravity, and it's trying its absolute hardest to tip the helicopter on its side.
Подход 1107, подходом работайте 129,6.
29. 6, аэрофлот 1107, всего доброго. Подход, здравствуйте, аэрофлот 1107, Пермская 85, шел в наборе 200.
Аэрофлот 1107, Краснодар, подход, Uniform Hotel 1 Альфа, набирайте эшелон 10.
I'm nearly bloody flying sideways here.
Продолжая набор 200, подходим 1107.
That's pretty nuts. Just trying everything I can to try and keep this thing on course, but now 2 degrees left, of course. So we need to kind of be aiming off by 20 degrees plus to bring ourselves back on course. It's like they want to travel in the direction that the pipes are facing. You see that? So we're kind of being forced to travel in the direction that the pipes are facing. It's like they have their own like aerodynamic shape or something. You know, so we're being forced to travel that way, whether we like it or not. Okay, there's old Derek over there. Oops, too far, 25,
4, contact approach 129.6 by
129.6 about 114, thank you, bye bye.
For God's sake, man. I hate how that thing accelerates when you... It's like nothing, 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 and then all of a sudden it just starts accelerating like crazy. It's trying to start slowing down here, but this is going to be an absolute nightmare.
1 Alpha, climb to flight level 200.
Climb to 200, uniform control 1 Alpha, global 1 Alpha, Bob.
Okay, okay. We're really going to have to bully this into position here, because it's not going to want to respond to what we want it to do.
Поперечная раскачка 10.
Shake, rattle and roll.
Груз спокоен, трасса норма. Влево 60. Влево 100. Вперед 60.
Stop calling me idiot! Stop, idiot.
Влево 60. Влево 30.
Come on.
Вперед 30.
Can't find a dot, so it's to our left now.
Назад 10.
Now's that. Okay, let's get this thing down.
Назад 30.
This thing's going to have its landing on that oil tank.
Груз 10 до земли.
I'm not landing on the oil tank. We'll land.
Груз 3 до земли.
Cargo got broken.
What? It's not even on the ground yet.
Влево 30.
Oh, come on.
Назад 60. Груз отцеплен.
Fucking hell.
Cargo on the ground. Proceed with landing and collecting the slings.
I had to hit the emergency unhook to get it off. It wasn't bloody unhooking. That's all the release. That's bloody flight recorder. Jesus Christ, that all went wrong. That was a horrible, horrible piece of cargo. And now my trims are all to shit and the helicopter's flying itself all over the bloody place. Come on. Let's get control of it. 10, where's our landing spot? So we need to come out over this way and then come back in again. No, don't do that, 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 don't do that. Oh, you son of a cow. Whoa, that nearly ended in tragedy. Our trims are all to shit at the moment. It's absolutely horrible after carrying that log. Let's swing it back around and get ourselves on the ground. Whew, I'm starting to get cotton mouth now. It's like, ooh, dry. Didn't enjoy holding that one at all. That was nasty. Spot just in front. Come on, you son of a cow. Trims are all shot to shit right now. Having almost kind of like full right leg in just to keep it flying straight. For some reason the rudder trim on this, even though I don't have rudder trim selected because the directional autopilot keeps uncentering itself really badly. So as soon as we'll land, we'll reset the trim, but we'll just have to be careful and take it off again.
Crew chief, collect the slings.
Will go.
Well, that wasn't any fun. Right, turn you back on.
Commander, slings collected, doors closed.
Roger, taking off.
So we used 400 kilos of fuel on that trip. That was there and back, so we should be okay. Boy, that was a nasty flight. That was a horrible, horrible piece of cargo.
130.25,
What are you doing now? It's like I'm pedaling left and the thing's pedaling right on. Directional autopilot's all gone twatty on me. Oh. It's 1-800 now. If we're halfway between when we pick up the cargo and then 400 when we get back, that gives us just enough fuel to get back. If we're at 400 when we pick up the cargo here, then we're not going to have enough fuel to get back, so we'll have to board an RTB, I guess. It's going to be pretty borderline fuel-wise. Only one more cargo to go, and it'll be the heaviest cargo yet as well, but we're lighter on fuel, so should be an easier lift. Although I just hope it doesn't pull the helicopter about like that, like those pipes did. I don't know how it said that the cargo was broken when we were in the air. It hadn't touched the ground yet, but somehow the cargo got broken. Interesting. I didn't hit that metal cylinder, I don't think. The oil tank. Oh. Weird. Well, she's definitely flying in a straight line now. Shame about that MTV 26. It would have been nice to see that thing flying backwards and forwards a bit more, but I guess it decided it wanted to pancake into the ground. Time this mission started, actually. So I didn't start the flight time clock.
Аэрофлот 1130, обход завершен, курс на Смоленск.
Аэрофлот 1130, курс Мобит, возьмите.
Первый курс Мобит, аэрофлот 1130, спасибо большое. Ростов, добрый вечер. Срулов 678, with you, level 360.
Level 678, Ростов, контрол. Добрый вечер, это контр.
Спасибо. Аэрофлот 1130, снижить готов.
Аэрофлот 1130, снижаться, эшелон 210.
Оставил эшелон 300, полсотни, снижай эшелон 210, аэрофлот 1130.
So I guess each leg's using about 200 maybe litres. So yeah, we should just have enough to do this last leg and then get back to base. Jeez, getting there again. Alrighty, let's go and get this last cargo, and then hopefully it's not such a nightmarish flight as that last one. Can't believe I nearly broke this. Had a vortex ring straight into the trees. That would suck so freaking hard right now. Got to be so careful. When you're fighting a helicopter, sometimes you lose sight of where the helicopter is and what's going on, and then you just crash. So you've got to be switched on at all times.
Tower in sight. Performing landing circuit. Wind 10. Setting heading 10.
Okay, all cargoes, and what's the lightest one? Here's the logs at 4,500 kilos, so I'll go for it. Yeah, the other ones say 4mm 26, but the mm 26 is fucked. I wonder if that's going to fail a mission then, if the mm 26 doesn't deliver its cargoes. That would suck. Let's try something dangerous.
Krasnodar control, correction. Contact
More bloody logs.
Control 122.5.
A lot of pipes last time, weren't they? About the same shape. Starting to get sweaty palms now. Come on.
Влево 30. Вперед 30. Вниз 30. Влево 10. Вниз 15. Вниз 3. Над грузом. Замок закрыть. Груз подцеплен.
Oh, there it is. Hello.
Приятели.
Lift.
Груз трасса в норме. Можно взлетать.
Why, your mother. Let's cycle up just so that I know it's going to come off. Turn this back on.
Control, Airport 1127, добрый вечер.
Come on.
For cruise request level 340.
Airport 1127, control. Добрый вечер. Plan flight level 340.
Plan flight level 340, Airport 1127.
Oh boy. Helicopter and the poles are pretty much aligned this time, so it's not as bad, but it's still pulling us off to the side a bit. It's got a bit of a swing on it now.
Поперечная раскачка 10.
Jesus. The logs are swinging and it's pulling the helicopter about quite bad. See if we can't neutralise that swing a bit.
Груз спокоен, трасса норма.
I think we've got that swing neutralised, but Helicopter's crabbing again. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Which way's wind coming from? So interesting, the wind's coming from the right. But we're constantly being pulled to the left. Wind's coming from the left even. Oh wait, wind's coming... Yeah, so wind's coming from our right, so that would shift that off to the left, which is right actually. So the cargo's been affected really badly by the wind. Yeah, because the wind is coming from the right side of the helicopter, coming behind the helicopter now, really. We'll get that. Stop doing that, you bloody thing. Fuel's nearly down to 400, so we've been using about 200 litres of fuel each way. Wouldn't want to pay for that fuel bill. So it should be now we've got enough fuel to get back. I think our radar altimeter is actually bouncing off the logs underneath us. Yeah. That's pretty funky. Come on, you son of a cow.
Поперечная раскачка 10. Спокоен, трасса норма.
So I guess our last leg then will be back to the sub base, which is course 18 for 37. Thing Slow, 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 very fast. Hate this computer sometimes, really do. Okie dokie. I've been climbing quite dramatically actually. So, last cargo delivery. Let's not crash. Absolutely suck. Alrighty. Radar altimeter's no use because it's bouncing off those slugs that are directly underneath us.
Поперечная раскачка 10. Поперечная раскачка 10.
Come on.
Груз спокоен, трасса норма. Влево 30. Вперед 100. Вперед 60. Вперед 30. Вперед 10.
Контроль, добрый вечер, Саратов 58.
Назад.
5 от Дуга и
10.
Саратов 58.
Назад.
Hostile cargo on the ground. Proceed with the landing and collecting slings.
Wow, okay.
Не мешает, беру курс мобит.
Crew chief, collect the slings.
Will go.
Alrighty, so course home is course 18. Home there. Cool. And that's for 37. Fuel is... yeah, okay.
Commander, slings collected. Doors closed.
Okay, we're done for today. Back to Kenshkaya. Alex, what's heading? Heading 18, distance 37.
Oh, we could also program this in 3. Yeah, cool, let's get the flock out of here. Good day's work. Whew, alrighty then. Oh, well, that was fun and engaging. Whew, absolutely knackered. Only one near mishap there, a couple of tough cargo lifts, but we're alive. Right, of course. Good. Guess that's our main tank's empty. Let's have a look what will be. That's left, right, service, auxiliary. Yeah, so left and right tanks are empty. So now also we've got the service tank. Interesting. Is that a moon? Or is that a cloud? I think that might be the moon. What is with this thing at the moment? I'm training, like pulling the stick back, trimming, and then kind of letting go, and then it immediately then wants to put the nose all the way bloody forward. So we need to make course correction right again. So if you've ever wondered how long the Mill 8 can stay airborne for, I guess that would answer the question. Well, someone sounds angry.
Roger, 126.1, 3354, bye-bye.
So we're going to be absolute bare minimum fuel when we're landing here. There's a proper shame about I'm only 26. Guess I'll land again, I'll be 3-3. So yeah, there's a runway directly ahead. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? So we'll switch you off now, and then we'll start a landing approach. Whew. Wow, what a flight. Well done if you guys have been watching this all the way through.
Robot 1144, contact good evening. Hold the position of X-ray mic.
I hope that you're enjoying watching this series. You know, emergency fuel, you don't say. So down below, 200 litres left. Well, as I was saying there before, what? No. F10.
Krasnodar region 29103. Finished operations in makeup area. Switching to Sokrat.
29103. Krasnodar region, roger. Contact Sokrat 125.
Socrates for 1250, over and out. Reading checklist before landing. Heading indicator 33. Heading indicator 33. Performing a running landing.
Readiness for landing ready.
Readiness for landing, ready. Readiness for landing, ready.
Take a break off, that would be handy as well, wouldn't it? Alrighty then. Wow, that was a hell of a mission. Some of those cargo lifts were pretty intense. One near fatal, but you know, if you don't nearly kill the helicopter, then you're not really having fun. Shame about the MTV 26. I guess that's a bug. It managed to deliver 2 cargoes before it augered in anyway, but hello, what the hell are you doing? Awesome, the thing just wanted to kind of start tipping over him, yeah? Sometimes the trims on this thing can have a proper mind of their own, and you won't be putting in any input when you've got the autopilot in, but you'll see the rudder pedal start turning and you're like, the hell is going on? Interesting, someone seems to have parked a plane in our spot. Bastards. So this has been mission 8. Now, I was reading forums the other day about this, and I saw a bug report that apparently there's a trigger problem with mission 9. I'm going to give that a go after this. Hopefully it's nothing, hopefully it'll just be fine. But fingers crossed it doesn't bug out, otherwise this series won't be going much further for a while. But we'll soon see what happens. Although apparently I did have a comment on one of the previous videos that the area where the oil derrick was surrounded by trees, so they've obviously kind of fixed that, so hopefully they've fixed other kind of mission triggers and bugs and things like that as well.
arrived. Stop the engines.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Generator 2 failure.
Well, wow, that was a hell of a mission, and I am aching all over now. Christ. Yeah, wow. That was long. So yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed it. It's definitely been an experience, to say the least. And I'll say thank you very much, and we'll see you next time for mission 9, I guess. So yeah, catch you guys next time. Thank you very much.